This morning, but certainly not like what we were seeing last night. So yes, as Victor mentioned, we are going to see a little break from the rain. Live look from Domenico's on the wharf. That sun is starting to rise. We're getting some colors out there, and you can see those lower level clouds kind of still hanging out over the hills. We have that over the mountains of most locations around the Central Coast, but those are really the only clouds we are seeing this morning, and those will disappear as we start to head into lunchtime. So we got a few ups and downs to talk about. So the warm up we're going to see today, the nicer conditions we're going to see today, going to be short lived. Let's get right into a trough of low pressure. That's what moved through our area yesterday, that actual low just to the north of us. So that's what ramped everything back up last night. We saw another round of showers. We also saw those gusty winds, but again, that has moved out to the east. That's going to make way for this ridge of high pressure to build in this afternoon, and that's what's going to give us those slightly warmer conditions and some sunnier conditions as well. But we're still kind of in between this trough and this ridge, so we are still going to see some gusty conditions at times this afternoon. As we head into tomorrow, though, ridge of high pressure still sticking with us at least for the early part of the day. This will start to move off to the east, and that's going to make way for our next rainmaker. That will arrive late Wednesday into the early part of Thursday, but most of the day Thursday actually going to be dry, and that drying trend is actually going to continue into Monday. The only thing we're going to see are some clouds joining us Thursday and Friday. That ridge of high pressure will slowly build back in, keeping the rain away from us, but we will have some clouds spilling over into our area Thursday and Friday. However, through the weekend, we're looking at mostly sunny skies out there, and we're going to see those temperatures warming and warming quickly. By Monday, we're going to see temperatures in those 70s and even 80s. So that nicer weather is returning. We just got to get through that next rainmaker, which is tomorrow night. However, today, different story. We're going to have that little bit of a break. So sunrise at 7:12 this morning. We're going to see those clouds, like I mentioned, over the hills. Some areas of patchy fog still possible as we head into that sunrise time. Frost for those far interior locations. But again, those clouds are going to slowly start to clear as we head into lunchtime, and we're looking at mostly clear conditions this afternoon. It is going to be a bit warmer, and we are going to see still some breezy conditions, gusty at times this afternoon. We will still have a few lingering clouds out there over the hills, but as we head into the overnight hours, sunset, by the way, at 7:12, we're going to see a cooler night ahead and some frosty conditions still for those interior locations. And I just noticed that should be PM, not AM there. But anyway, as we head into the overnight hours, clear conditions. So with those clear skies and still a cool air mass in place, we're going to see those overnight lows dropping a little bit more so even compared to what we're waking up to this morning. And then tomorrow, we're looking at mostly sunny skies for the early part of the day. We will have some clouds joining us, though, ahead of that next weather system. So those winds, again, they're going to be gusty at times this morning. Those northwesterly winds will have a bit of a bite to it as well. But as we head into the lunchtime hours, they will die down a bit, but then ramp back up this afternoon. However, they are going to be calmer compared to what we were seeing last night. And then this evening, those winds will really start to calm down. They'll become these light northwesterly winds as we head into tomorrow morning. So again, light winds means we do have a chance to see some better chance to see some patchy fog tomorrow morning. Temperatures today, we're going to be in those low 60s around Santa Cruz, upper 50s to low 60s in the San Lorenzo Valley, and those higher elevations that were in those upper 40s yesterday will be in those mid 50s this afternoon. Mostly upper 50s along the coast, 61 in Salinas, 62 in Hollister, low 60s in the Santa Clara Valley, mostly upper 50s for the Monterey Peninsula, but still we're going to see plenty of sunshine out there. So if you're in the sun, it's going to feel nice. And then look at this, we're going to be in those low to even mid 60s in the Salinas Valley, warmer as you head south toward Bradley, 65, low 60s for those higher valley locations like Parkfield, San Antonio Valley there, upper 50s for the Big Sur Coast, and Carmel Valley in the low 60s. One thing I want to mention, we are still under a frost advisory for southern Monterey County and most of San Benito County until 9 a.m. We have another frost advisory going into effect 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. tonight.